Yes, y'all know what it is, man. It's Ern and Iso show with no ISO though. You know what I mean? Ern going solo. Listen, man, first and foremost, if you here, man, we ask that you like, rate, review, share, subscribe, all of those good things to show that you appreciate the big things that we do. But nonetheless, man, shout out to Big Bro. You know what I mean? Due to conflicting scheduling, you know what I mean? We couldn't be together to do the episodes together. So we gonna give it to y'all the way that we give it to y'all, you know. Yeah, I mean, one thing don't stop the show. We gonna continue and do what we gotta do. Listen, first and foremost, man, thank y'all for the responses and you know what I mean, the feedback that we got from these versus episodes that we did. Y'all thought that this is something that we gonna continue. So y'all sent a lot of questions in about how y'all felt about the versus combinations that we set up. Y'all said some things in about, I mean, y'all gave us names and y'all said put somebody up against this person and I got them against anybody that y'all say. And y'all, some of y'all said there's some questions, you know what I mean? So we gonna dig into that right now, man. This is I guess this is gonna be, we went from, you know what I mean, Jay-Z versus everybody 1 and 2, then we had everybody versus everybody. So right now this is gonna be us versus y'all, I guess, because you know what I mean, y'all picked out some people and y'all wanted to know what who me and ISO would add, even though I don't have the luxury of having ISO right here. Y'all get, you know what I mean, y'all versus us. You know what I mean, along with statements, you know what I'm saying, that y'all had about the show. So here you go, man. This is Ern and Iso. After that Jay-Z versus the World episode, I gotta ask, if Jay went 10 for 10 with Drake instead of Kanye, who actually wins when you include features and verses like Light It Up or Pound Cake, because that combo ain't as easy as y'all made it sound. So let's see. You know what I'm saying? Let's you know, listen, we going through with the power of ChatGPT, we gonna see. All right, we got 10 round verses, you know what I'm saying? This version includes features, guest features, and big cultural movements that we got right here. So I don't know if we already did, you know what I mean, Drake, but we gonna do it. This is 10 rounds. First round, we got You Don't Know versus Started From the Bottom. I don't know if we already did, you know what I mean, versus Drake. We did so many of them, I forgot, man. But ChatGPT gives that to Jay-Z, one of the most explosive intros in hip-hop history. Drake's anthem is iconic, but You Don't Know is nuclear. Number 2, we got Pound Cake, you know what I'm saying, for Jay-Z, and they put Pound Cake for Drake, you know what I'm saying? So you got Jay-Z verse versus Drake verse on Pound Cake. They gave it to Jay-Z. Same song, but Jay's verse is one people quote in arguments about longevity and status. Round 3, we got, you know what I'm saying, The Story of OJ versus Tuscan Leather. We give that to Drake. Tuscan Leather is Drake's best opening track ever. 6 minutes of flex and clarity. Round 4, we got Song Cry versus Find Your Love. They gave that to Jay-Z. Song Cry is a universal heartbreak classic. Drake gives emotion, but Jay gives legacy. Round 5, we got Niggas in Paris versus Non-Stop. They give that to Jay. Paris broke tour history when that don't let me get in my zone hits, it's over. Oh, okay, I got you. Round 6, we got Where I'm From versus Drake's Headlines. They gave that to Jay. Where I'm From is one of the hardest origin records ever. Headlines is big, but not gritty enough. Round 7, we got Diamonds Remix, I'm Not a Businessman versus Drake's Look What You've Done, you know what I mean, performance track. They gave that to Jay. That businessman line is part of American pop culture now, which is true. Round 8, we got Dead Presidents 2 versus Lemon Pepper Freestyle featuring Rick Ross. Gave that to Drake. Drake floated on Lemon Pepper Freestyle in a way that had even haters quiet. One of his biggest bar showings ever. We got round 9. We got Empire State of Mind versus God's Plan. They gave that to Drake. God's Plan was a global phenomenon. Charts, memes, philanthropy, massive impact. And we're going to close it out right here with round 10. We got Public Service Announcement versus 0 to 100. They gave that to Jay. PSA is one of the greatest drop the mic moments in hip-hop history. So this one right here, man, that you asked for, they gave this to Jay-Z 6, Drake 4. You know what I'm saying? Wow. You know what I mean? So I think we already did a Jay versus Drake one, you know what I mean? But you asked for specifics, so we gave it to y'all. This right here says, y'all wild for putting Pusha T against Kiss. Jadakiss got performance energy that Pusha don't have. But if we limit it to 10 songs, all quote bars, and this is only, who walks out with more damage done? Dad, you said only Coke bars. Of course, if we do only Coke bars, you know, Pusha gonna take that. Yeah, I mean, he the bar Coke king. But let's do it, man. You want it? Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right. Here we go. We got Pusha T versus Jadakiss. So round one, we got Pusha. If you know versus Jadakiss, we gonna make it. They gave it to Jadakiss. Jada opens with a street gospel. The whole hood knows word for word. Pusha is colder, but Jada is authentic. Round two, we got numbers on the board versus Jadakiss. Still feel me. You get it to Pusha. Numbers on the board is a top tier minimalistic menace. Jada goes emotional, but Pusha is all razor blades. Number three, we got Exodus 23-1. Jadakiss is checkmate. They get it to Pusha T. Wow. Exodus shook the entire industry. Jada's point was tough, but Pusha had everybody uncomfortable. Wow. Okay. I thought that they would get it to check me. I mean, maybe I'm just saying that because of, who he was talking about at the time. Well, I guess you can't really say that because, who Pusha was talking about was a big artist as well. Round four, Untouchable versus Jadakiss's Who Shot Your Freestyle. Jadakiss. That freestyle is legendary. Every bar is delivered like a weapon being cooked. Number five, Suicide versus Ain't No Way, The Locks. They get it to Jadakiss. Locks energy, early 2000 hunger. Jada's tone, unbeatable. Number six, we got Nostalgia featuring Kendrick Lamar versus Jadakiss Jason featuring Swiss Beats. They get it to Pusha T. Coke Philosophy, Kendrick, Eerie Storytelling, Masterclass. We got Runaway, Kanye West with Pusha's verse versus Jadakiss, Made You Look remix, Jada's verse. Winner, Jadakiss, one of the best guest verses of the 2000s. Streets still quoted. Number 8, we got Drug Dealers Anonymous featuring Jay-Z. Jadakiss Time's Up featuring Nate Dogg. They get it to Pusha T. The sample, the J verse divide, elite coke rap storytelling. We got round 9, Mr. Me Too versus Jadakiss Kiss of Death. Get that to Jadakiss. Jada's voice, aggression, presence equals too heavy. And the closing round right here, we got Pusha T, The Story of Aiden versus By Your Side. They gave that to Pusha T, one of the most damaging diss records of the last 20 years. Nuclear scar level. And the results come in, and we got this joint at Pusha 5 and Jadakiss 5. I don't know what it was last time that we did it, you know what I'm saying? So you may be right, you know what I'm saying? That the way that you set it up, maybe, maybe, give him the edge more than what we thought. Who walks out with more damage? So, this right here says, I heard y'all say Wayne versus Eminem should have happened already, but why not Wayne versus Future? Both changed the sound of a generation. 10 songs only, features that had the streets going crazy. Who y'all taking? See, y'all started. Y'all dumbing it down, man. Y'all going on this 10. I don't know if 10 songs is the thing that people talk about on the internet, but I see a lot of y'all is going like this 10 song theme. You know what I'm saying? And that could be a way that you can add more people into it. Because when you start saying 20 songs, a lot of people don't have 20 consistent songs that's going to be considered hits. You know what I'm saying, within the culture. But if you do 10, then you do have the luxury of adding certain people. But let's check this out right here. Because you said Wayne and Future. You know what I mean? Let's check this out. We're going to go over here. Alright. We got round 1, Lil Wayne, We Taking Over. Remix verse versus Future, Same Damn Time. when they give it to Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Wayne's verse is has a cultural reset. Has a cultural reset. Every rapper tried this flow afterwards. Round 2, hooks that own the block. Lil Wayne, I'm on one, featuring Drake and Ross. Future Bugatti, hook and verse. Winner goes to Future. When I woke up in the new Bugatti drop, every club floor shook, which is true. That is a classical hook. Round 3, pure disrespect. Is said they labeled the rounds on this joint. Lil Wayne, No Love, featuring Eminem. Future, Move That Dope, featuring Pusha T and Pharrell. Winner, Future. Future owned the streets with this one. Pure trap energy. Round 4, we got Lil Wayne, Motivation, featuring Kelly Rowland. You know what I'm saying? And we got Future, Love Me, featuring Lil Wayne and Drake. They gave that to Wayne. Wayne floated like he knew the beat was built for him. We got Lil Wayne, Bedrock, Young Money. Future, UOENO remix. They gave that to Future. The cadence, the tone, Future owned 2013 off of this flow. You don't even know. You don't even know. So round 6, they have Lil Wayne, Give Me That remix. Give Me That, the remix versus Future, Where Y'all At featuring Drake. They get it to Future. Where Y'all As Was That was a cultural moment. Atlanta anthem. Round 7, Swagger Like Us featuring Jay-Z, T.I., and Kanye, which is that song right there is classic. You know what I'm saying? Going up against Future, 3500 featuring Travis Scott. They gave that to Wayne. Wayne sold the track with 3 heavy hitters on it. Historic moment. Yeah, he did. He definitely did. Round 8 right here. Sweetest Girl featuring Wyclef. Future, Low Life featuring The Weeknd. They gave that to Future. Low Life had every hood, every club, every late night vibe locked in. Round 9, Lil Wayne, 6 foot, 7 foot versus Future, Real Sisters. They gave that to Future. Wow. Real Sisters might be one of Future's purest trap moments ever. Round 10. This is the last round right here, y'all. You know what I mean? We going 10. Lil Wayne, Seeing Green, featuring Nicki and Drake. Future, March Madness, culture classic. Of course, they're going to get after that. March Madness was crazy. They get it to Future. March Madness isn't a song. It's a spiritual moment in black culture. Dang. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy right there. You know what I mean? ChatGPT said that's a moment in black culture. You know what I mean? That's what it said. So the verdict for that one is Future takes 6, Lil Wayne takes 4. You know what I'm saying? Ah, man, that's crazy. A lot of y'all, I know a lot of y'all gonna be mad about that. But listen, it ain't me. It's ChatGPT. That's what they said. It ain't what I said. I'm just going with it. You know what I mean? Don't shoot the messenger. This joint right here says, hold on, I'm gonna try to switch it up a little bit, man, because you know what I mean? Because we got some statements in here, and it's getting kind of long. I want to get to some statements before we get to, you know what I mean, with all these constant, you know what I'm saying, joints. So this is, yo, Ern and Iso, real question. If y'all had to do a 10-song Drake versus Jay-Z, but only using songs when they were both in their pure rap mode, not singing or commercial stuff, who actually wins that? I feel like y'all left some ammo out last time. Didn't I do that? You see? Did I copy questions? No, I didn't. Hold on. So before I get to that one, let me check this joint out. It says that Beyonce and Taylor Swift breakdown was fire, but if we taking 10 performance records only, no sad songs, just stadium moments, who runs the stage better? Come on now, y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all nitpicking now, because of course we know if we're going to do stadium moments, you know what I'm saying? No, you said no sad songs, which is, you know what I mean? I'm not going to act like I listen to Taylor Swift moment, but we do. Some people tell me that is a Taylor Swift staple, you know what I mean? Songs about breakups and stuff like that. We can't tell her, well, I guess we can't say we can't because a lot of y'all did, you know what I mean? Taylor, we can't tell her, you know what I mean, conversation with Taylor, which is crazy. But, you know what I mean, we trying to change the narrative to put it in favor of, you know what I mean, somebody that we like. But you know what? Let's do it, man. This is what y'all want. Let's do it. You know what I mean? We're going to do this right here. Because I see what y'all trying to do. You know what I mean? The Swifties see what y'all trying to do. The Swifties see it. Y'all trying to, you know what I mean, narrate this so that, you know what I mean, Beyonce could win. That's what y'all trying to do. All right. So we got this joint. No heartbreak tracks. We got no ballads. You know what I'm saying? No slowing our R&B. So right now we got Beyonce Crazy in Love versus Taylor Swift Shake It Off. Give that to Beyonce. The brass section, choreography, and elite tour opener. Round 2, we got Formation versus Taylor Swift Ready For It. They get that to Beyonce. Formation is a cultural opener. A cultural opener, dancers, marching band energy. Round 3, we got Beyonce Run the World versus Taylor Swift You Belong With Me. They called that one a tie. Both get enormous crowd reactions for very different audiences. Round 4, we got Beyonce End of Time versus Taylor Swift Cruel Summer. They get that to Taylor. Taylor Swift is a stadium eruption moment, especially on the Eras tour. We got round 5, Get Me Body versus Taylor Swift Blank Space. They get that to Beyonce. The choreography alone is too elite. We got round 6, Beyonce Love on Top versus Taylor Swift Bad Blood. They get it to Beyonce. Those key changes live stadium shake. Round 7, we got Beyonce Ring the Alarm, the rock version, versus Taylor Swift Style. They get it to Taylor. Taylor is a runaway level performance track built for big stages. Oh, Style. I said Taylor, excuse me. Style is a runaway level performance track built for big stages. Round 8, we got Beyonce Single Ladies versus Taylor Swift Look What You Made Me Do. They get it to Beyonce. The choreography alone is instantly recognizable across the world. And number 9, we got round 9, we got Beyonce Don't Hurt Yourself, rock version. Taylor Swift, I Knew You Were Trouble. You know what I'm saying? They get it to Beyonce. Rock Beyonce is a different monster. Stage presence unmatched. And the closing round, we got Beyonce with Freedom, you know what I'm saying, versus Taylor Swift Long Live. They gave that to Beyonce as well. Freedom with the water choreography is one of the most iconic live moments ever. And this is what y'all wanted, so this is what y'all got. You know what I'm saying? The final score of that one came out Beyonce 7, Taylor Swift 2, and 1 tie. You know what I mean? So y'all tailored the Taylor, you know what I mean, versus the way y'all wanted, and y'all got the result that y'all wanted. Because I know y'all was kind of upset. I don't even know when we did that we said that Taylor Swift took it. I don't know if I still have that thing in here. I don't know if we said that. But you know what I mean, y'all did with it what y'all wanted, you know what I mean? I guess y'all was upset. Y'all in y'all feelings, so you know what I mean? Y'all got what y'all wanted. You know what I mean? Y'all got what y'all wanted. So you know what I mean? There y'all go. There you have it. You know what I mean? It say, I love that y'all gave DMX his flowers, but y'all really got Jay beating him in a 10-song street set. If you play Who We Be, Rough Riders Anthem, Stop Being Greedy, that energy is different. I agree with you. And I think when we did our DMX versus Jay-Z, we actually had DMX winning though. You know what I mean? But yeah, if we play those songs right there, Rough Riders Anthem, you know what I mean? Stop Being Greedy, yeah, those are certain songs that, and yeah, you said Who We Be. Yeah, if we add those songs into there, you know what I'm saying, the mix, it'll only put DMX over the top. Like we said, it's only a handful of people that, you know what I mean, that we feel can just take that stage and go at it with Jay, you know what I mean, bar for bar, song for song. And DMX, you know what I mean, may he rest in peace, was one of those, you know what I mean, monsters that could do that. This right here, you said Nas, watch Jay in that bars versus. Respectfully, y'all tripping. If we cut it to 10 songs and add collabs, Success, Black Republicans, why would you add a song where they both went together? And Dead Presidents 2, gotta count. Nas, Don't Just Walk Away with that one. I'm not sure if, you know what I'm saying, when we did it that we said Nas walked away with it, you know what I mean? But let's do it the way that, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. I don't think there's no need for us to do it the way that you did, because the songs you had is Success. I think Success, we use Success in there. Black Republicans, that's the song with both of them, so I don't really understand that. But you know what I mean, I don't have the past verses that I did in here, I probably cleared out my history from off of this. So I don't have like the past verses that I did in here to tell you that if we said that Jay won or Nas won. You said Nas don't just walk away with that one. I agree with you. Nas probably doesn't. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, one thing, I'm a Nas fan, Nas head. But I think that Nas's stage presence, he gonna be too cool for school. Nas gonna go in there, you know what I mean, shades on, raspy voice. You know what I mean? He gonna walk from side to side. It's very few songs where, you know what I mean, you gonna get that Nas that Escobar come out. You know what I mean? Where he get that street talk and he get hype. You know what I mean? He don't really got too many songs where he do that, and because of that, you gonna get the cool Nas, linen shirt on. You know what I mean? Top 3 buttons might be open. You know what I'm saying? The shades on. He cool. He on some I'm a boss type shit. You know what I mean? And I think because of that not to say that this is crazy. Not to say that Jay does have a presence where he on some DMX. He running across the stage and he hype, but one thing I give credit to Jay does have music where the music does enough for him that he don't got to do all that. You know what I mean? Jay got certain beats where the beat going through that where I don't even need to get y'all hype. The beat gonna get y'all hype. So my stage presence can still be minimal and give you the result. You know what I'm saying? As if I'm DMX, I'm running from side to side, standing on speakers, and I'm out here sweating. You know what I mean? That's one thing that Jay does have the benefit of. This Jay says, instead of Mariah Carey versus Whitney, y'all should have did Mariah versus Beyonce. 10 songs only, vocal, pop crossover, and stage power. That's the real diva matchup right there. I don't know, but let's just check it out. You know what I'm saying? Let's check it out, because you asked for it, and we gonna deliver. You mean you want it? Mariah Carey versus Beyonce. Let's go into it. All right. So we got round 1. We got Mariah Carey, Vision of Love versus Beyonce, Dangerous Love. They gave that to Mariah Carey. Visions of Love birthed an entire vocal era. Round 2, we got Fantasy versus Crazy in Love. They gave it to Beyonce. One of the biggest pop intros of all time. Round 3, we got Emotions from Mariah Carey versus Beyonce, Love on Top. Gave it to Beyonce. Those 5 key changes live masterclass. Round 4, we got Mariah Hero versus Beyonce Halo. They get it to Mariah Carey. Hero is a generational healing song. Round 5, we got Mariah Carey Honey, the Bad Boy remix, versus Beyonce Bad Boy featuring Sean Paul. They get it to Mariah Carey. Honey remix changed R&B and hip hop forever. Round 6, we got Mariah Carey Is Like That versus Beyonce Single Ladies. Winner, Beyonce. Instantly recognized, instantly danced to. Round 7, we got Mariah Carey, My All. We got Beyonce, I Care. Winner was Beyonce. The I Care live vocals are insane. Round 8, we got Mariah Carey, Heartbreaker featuring Jay-Z. And Beyonce, Deja Vu featuring Jay-Z. Gave that to Beyonce. Mariah is iconic, but B's stage energy is unmatched. Round 9, we got Mariah, We Belong Together versus Beyonce, Irreplaceable. Winner, Mariah Carey. One of the biggest songs of the entire 2000s. Round 10, we got Mariah, All I Want for Christmas Is You versus Beyonce, Formation. Mariah, of course. You know what I'm saying? All I Want for Christmas Is You is literally a global holiday economy. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's crazy. They said it's literally a global holiday economy. That's crazy. So with that one right there, man, we got Mariah Carey with 5. Beyonce with 5. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back into a couple more of these drinks. Here's one for y'all. DJ Premier versus Alchemist. Who wins in the 10 beat versus? Premier got history, but Alchemist got the grimy soul that aged better. You might be right, yo. Shout out to Alchemist, because I believe Alchemist just did it. I mean, just released a project not too long ago. Let's check this out, though. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we got right here, round 1. This is DJ Premier versus Alchemist. We got DJ Premier. We got Mass Appeal, Gangstar, Alchemist, Hold You Down. They gave that to Premier. Excuse me. Mass Appeal is one of the hip hop's purest signatures ever. We got Premier, New York State of Mind. We got Alchemist, The Realest. We gave the winner of that is Premier as well. Sample Chopping Clinic, Foundational New York Sound. Round 3, we got Premier, 10 Crack Commandments. Alchemist, We Gonna Make It. They gave that to Alchemist, actually. I ain't gonna lie, when you think about that, that might be the cleaner beat in that. One of the greatest beats in hip hop history. Yeah, that might be We Gonna Make It. Yeah, that is a cleaner beat. You know what I'm saying? We got round 4. We got Premier, A Moment of Truth versus Alchemist, Lose Your Life. They get it to Premier. The Horns, The Warmth, Unmatched. We got round 5, Premier, Above the Clouds. Alchemist, Keep It Thorough. They gave that to Alchemist. That airy minimalist became legendary. We got round 6, Boom, Royce the 5'9" versus Wet Wipes, Cameron. They get it to Premier. Boom is a top 10 pure rap beat ever. Round 7, we got Premier, Devil's Pie, D'Angelo versus Lullaby, Fabulous. They gave that to Premier. Devil's Pie is pure hip hop soul brilliance. Round 8, Unbelievable from Premier, and we got Flight Confirmation from Alchemist. You know what I mean? Of course they gave that to Premier. That was crazy. The Biggie Scratch Work Alone is iconic. We got round 9, Premier, Come Clean. You know what I mean? With J. Rue the Damager versus Alchemist, The Red, J Electronica. The winner of that was Alchemist, Sample Nerd Heaven. The loop is dirty. And the closing round, we got Premier, So Ghetto, Jay-Z versus Alchemist, Something That Means Something. You know what I mean? Rick Ross. They gave that to Premier. You know what I'm saying? Turntable Mastery, Drums That Punch Through Walls. And the closing argument for that is DJ Premier with 6, Alchemist with 4. They could have picked some better beats for Alchemist on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, they did my man dirty in that one. They did my man dirty with that one. You know what I'm saying? So we got. I'm trying to get to some of these questions. You know what I mean? Because y'all flood me with these verses. You know what I'm saying? If y'all could only play 10 songs in the 2000s, no feature, who's your GOAT of that era? Kanye, Lil Wayne, or 50 Cent? You said no features. See, no features is crazy. Oh, man. Damn. You probably had to go Wayne. I ain't gonna lie. You would have to go Wayne because Kanye got a lot of bangers and 50 got a lot of gems. You said no features. Even though they got iconic songs by themselves, I just know Wayne has so much material around that time that, you know what I mean, it would be crazy for you not to say him during that time because he has so much material that he probably. But see, it's hard to say that because Wayne was going crazy on features during that time too. I'm gonna say 50. You got 50 because I'm thinking in my head. Wayne was snapping during that time, but it was on a lot of features. You know what I mean, during that time as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go with 50 during that time. Would you rather have Nas respect or Drake's career numbers? Oh shit! Damn! That's a question right there for your behind. Pause. Would you rather have Nas's respect or Drake's career numbers? Man, yo, that's a deep question. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm gonna go with Drake's career numbers, man. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean, they gonna respect the dollar. You know what I mean? They gonna respect the dollar. You know what I mean? Even though, you know, we have some of the purest hip hop fans that, you know what I mean, don't include Drake in certain conversations because they feel like, you know what I mean, the music is pop, or, you know, the argument people say that he didn't write. You gotta respect him. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie, that's a dope question right there. You know what I mean? Would you rather have Nas's respect or Drake's career numbers? I gotta remember that, so I gotta ask ISO that. I do. I gotta remember that, so I gotta ask ISO that, because that's a dope joint. If y'all did a Philly versus Beanie Sigel versus Meek Mill's 10 songs only, who really represents the city better? Local tie-in, perfect crowd question. Dad, listen, man. Y'all ain't gonna have me put my city up against my city. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that. We already going through enough right now with what's going on in Philly. And as much as I would say, let's just rock that out, we ain't doing it, man. We not doing it. So shout out to Beans, man. Shout out to Meek. Y'all got to run y'all chat GBT yourself. And y'all got to run them numbers yourself, man. I'm not, like ISO say, and Expansion saying, I'm not doing it. Y'all do it. I'm not doing it. So, you know what I mean? We not going to do that, man. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find some of these ones where y'all gave us a person and y'all told us to put somebody up against it. That's what I'm looking for, because I saw a couple of those in there. Oh, man. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it in my search. Let me see. Okay. A couple of these joints we already did, man. You know what I mean? A couple of these joints, I wouldn't know who to put up against them. So I'm probably at an unfair advantage right here. But we gonna go through them. I'm just gonna go through the ones that I know we did already. They say Ern and Iso, so I'm curious, who would y'all put against Busta Rhymes in a real 10-round versus? Because his energy is crazy, but his catalog is weird to match. I'm not gonna hold you. If we had to do that like that, the only person I could think, like, you know what I mean, that you could put Busta up with, like, sonically, you know what I'm saying, and it would fit, would probably be Luda or Missy Elliott, man. And you know what? We gonna rock out. This is what we gonna do. We gonna do a 3-way versus with them. We gonna do a 3-way. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Menage a trois. Let me see. We gonna do that. Yeah, we gonna do Ludacris and Missy Elliott. You know what I'm saying? So right now, yeah, here you go. Yeah. You know what I mean? All right, we got Busta, Luda, and Missy. So we got round one. Busta, you know what I mean, gives y'all break y'all neck. Ludacris with Move, Bitch. Missy Elliott, Get Your Freak On. The winner of that is Missy Elliott. The beat still sounds like the future. Round two, we got Busta Rhymes with Gimme Some More. Ludacris with Stand Up. Missy with Work It. The winner of that was Busta Rhymes. Unmatched speed, humor, and technical flow. Round three, we got Busta with Touch It. Luda with Yeah, featuring Usher and Luda. You know what I mean? Missy with 1 Minute Man. The winner of that was Ludacris. Yeah is one of the biggest club records ever. I agree with that. Yes, it is, definitely. Round four, Busta Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See. Luda with Roll Out. Missy with Lose Control. The winner of that is Missy Elliott. Nobody touches Missy's visual. Nobody. Visually, nobody. We got round five. We got Busta, Look At Me Now, featuring Chris Brown. Luda, Glory. We got Missy, Trina, the baddest. The winner of that was Busta Rhymes. You know what I'm saying? That Chris Brown gave you the edge. Round 6, we got Busta, I Know What You Want, featuring Mariah Carey. We got Luda, Southern Hospitality. Missy, Pass the Dutch. The winner of that is Missy Elliott. Beat, hook, and originality unmatched. Round 7, we got Busta, Ante Up, Luda, Area Codes. Missy, The Rain. Winner of that is Busta Rhymes. Ante Up remix is a, you know what I'm saying, banger in any building. We got round 8, Busta, Don't Ya. Luda, Runaway Love. Missy, All in My Grill. Winner of that was Missy Elliott. Smoothest Delivery, the Missy/Timbaland Spaceship Sound. Round 9, we got Busta, Touch It remix. Luda, Act a Fool. Missy, Hot Boys remix. The winner of that was Busta Rhymes. Ooh, man. That song versus that Hot Boys joint is actually, that's a crazy song. That's a crazy matchup. Act a Fool in there too. Yeah, no one matches Busta's live performance power. And that closing round, right here, y'all, we got Busta with Woo Ha, Got You All in Check. Luda, What's Your Fantasy? Missy, Work It. And the winner of that is Missy Elliott. Wow, they gave that to Missy over. Woo Ha, Got You All in Check. Her biggest, most universal stadium record, you know what I mean? And the conclusion of this 3-way, you know what I mean, versus that we did, we got Missy taking 4 rounds, Busta taking 4 rounds, and Luda taking 2 rounds himself. You know what I'm saying? That was a crazy matchup, I ain't gonna lie. Definitely a crazy matchup. I'm probably gonna do like 2 more of these, man, and you know what I mean, we gonna get up out of here. All right, y'all, here's my pick. I don't got nobody for that, so I'm not even gonna say that. Can y'all find anybody that can go up against? I don't got nobody for that either. I'm trying to stay within the genre and within the time frame of certain artists that y'all picking, and I don't got nobody for a lot of these. I definitely got nobody for this one. I'm gonna say this one because this right here is crazy. You know what? Who would y'all put up against Pitbull? Because say what y'all want, that man got global hits, which is definitely true. Pitbull, you know what I'm saying, took over. And if you say Pitbull, and only reason I'm saying this is because of the impact and the stretch that this person's name carried over the globe, you would have to say somebody like Bad Bunny. You know what I'm saying? So Pitbull versus Bad Bunny would be that. Even though you probably put 5 songs from each person in front of me and I probably wouldn't even know it's from them, this is no knock on them. It's just, you know what I mean, you listen to what you listen to. So Pitbull and versus Bad Bunny, that would probably be the, you know what I'm saying, the mix that you would use right there. Who y'all got? We already did that right there. We got put against. We already did that. Dang, y'all asked about Missy, and I already did that one right there too. Y'all gotta tell me who battles. Dang, y'all went deep in y'all bag. Y'all got Janelle Monáe in here. Who matches up with Janelle Monáe? Y'all just think, listen, man. You know what I mean? Man, who would y'all pick up against Dipset? Best 10 tracks on. No 20 song cheat codes. I think y'all said 10 tracks. I think I might have went on TikTok and asked for like a versus for just 10 tracks. I think that's why that's the theme right now. Who can go up against Lil Wayne in a strictly mixtape versus? No albums allowed. Oh my God! Wait a minute, hold on. We gonna put Wayne up against, you know what I mean, Sigel, because we talking about mixtape only, no albums allowed. Sigel won't take that, man. And maybe I'm biased, you know what I'm saying, because we from here, but Sigel got classic mixtapes, man. Let's see if it does just mixtapes only, because you could probably say 52. 50 got an iconic, you know what I'm saying, mixtape run. Strictly mixtape, no albums, no singles, no radio hits, just raw tapes, bars, hunger. You know what I'm saying? So we got this right here, round 1. versus Lil Wayne, Sky's the Limit from the Drop 3. Beanie Sigel, Stop, Chill from the DJ Clue tape. Stop. All right, they get it to Lil Wayne. Wayne's flow, beat flip, era defining. We got round 2. Wayne, I Feel Like Dying versus Beanie Sigel, Feel It in the Air, street demo version. Feel It in the Air was a studio cut, but it was on the mixtape, so I guess they rhyme with that. Of course, listen, Feel It in the Air, one of them ones. There's a lot of people that don't got nothing to go up against that. Winner, Beanie Sigel. We got round 3. We got Wayne, Though Is What I Got. Beanie Sigel, Get Down. Lil Wayne, they get it Lil Wayne. Oh my God. Listen, man, that Get Down joint. I'm going to disagree with this, man. This is me. Get down. The block getting money. Everybody want a piece of it. 12K a day. Just imagine what we can get. That Get Down joint was crazy. Newsy neighbors in their windows always beeping shit. We also out of crack spots with no heat in it. Oh, man. Wayne, Upgrade Your Freestyle versus Beanie, Once Again It's On. Beanie Sigel took that, you know what I'm saying? It's a Jay-Z early tape version. Beans' command of a beat is unmatched. We got Wayne, Georgia Bush from Dedication 2. Beanie Sigel, Die, State Prop Freestyle. Winner, Beanie Sigel. Beans' intensity is pure war zone energy, excuse me. Round 6, we got Wayne, Cannon, Beanie, Mac and Brad freestyle with Scarface. They get at the Lil Wayne. We got Wayne, Black Republicans freestyle. Beanie, Rock the Mic. Beans took that. The hunger in this era of Beans is untouchable. Round 8, we got the Drought 3 outro. Beans, Think It's a Game. They get at Lil Wayne. One of Wayne's most confident tape moments. We got Wayne, Birdman Jr., and Beans the Truth. They get at the Sigel. Pure Philly storytelling pain. Beans is different. You heard what ChatGPT said. Beans is different, definitely. Round 10, we got Wayne, Walk It Out freestyle from the No Ceilings tour tape. Yeah, I mean, them No Ceilings joints went crazy. Beans, In the Air freestyle, Cosmic Kev come up show. You know what I mean? Oh, y'all using that twice. But they gave it to Wayne, though. Wow, they gave it to Wayne. And the final score with that one right there, man, is Lil Wayne with 5, Beanie Sigel with 5. You know what I mean? They matched it up for the matchup. Listen, man, thank y'all for the feedback that y'all gave us for the show, man. You know what I mean? I see that y'all fully engaged because y'all sending us in there, y'all challenging us. I ain't even go deep into the barbershop questions because y'all old heads is in there. Who y'all got up against the God? Rock him. You know what I mean? We got Furious 5. What group can y'all battle with Furious 5? Listen, man, I ain't gonna have ChatGPT going deep into the archive, blowing dust off the crates. You know what I mean? Just do that. Maybe we do that for a later time. But nonetheless, man, listen. Thank y'all for coming here, man. As always, y'all know what it is. Like, rate, review, share, subscribe. Shout out to Big Bro always. You know what I mean? ISO. And until next time, holla. Peace.